Or not.
Flying just Kaylin?
Yeah, flying. Or just flying.
That's a good one.
That's
Flying Jason.
There we go.
Kaylin and the Flying Jays.
That's too long.
Okay, we're rolling. True or false? God the Father.
It's probably true. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that.
Yes.
Disqualified.
True.
You get it now.
Oh, can you finish the question?
Oh yeah, I will. It's probably true. God the Father testified of Christ's deity that when he spoke from heaven at Jesus' baptism. Go, Aaron. True or false? Misunderstanding is a common theme in the Gospel of John, which is seen in the disciples, the people, and the Jewish leaders. Go. That was Jared.
True.
That's true. True or false? The Jewish rulers rejected Jesus as their Messiah because they were ignorant of the scriptures that prophesied about his coming. Go. That was Evan. That's.
Yes.
He's only been here a week and he's already getting questions right. There you go. Do you want me to read that again so you can hear it again? Yeah. The Jewish rulers rejected Jesus as their Messiah because they were ignorant of the scriptures that prophesied about his coming. They were ignorant. They got the prophecies wrong.
Wait, so
Like they were expecting him to come from Bethlehem, and they were ignorant about where Jesus is from.
Nothing that they're not gonna go.
Yeah, that's not
They thought he'd appear suddenly out of nowhere and all of that. Okay.
he come out of Bethlehem, but also do something
What?
How can he appear out of how can he born in Bethlehem and then suddenly appear out of nowhere?
I don't know.
Alright, question 4.
That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
You repeat it one more time.
Next, the question.
Yes, because Father and God will be what you said.
Okay. The Jewish rulers rejected Jesus as their Messiah because they were ignorant of the scriptures that prophesied about his coming. Cool. That is true. Now, that's not the only reason they rejected him, but it is one. It is true that is true. Okay, true or false? The Feast of Tabernacles celebrated the time for planting grain. Go. Jared. Where's Aaron? The harvest of olives and grapes. That's okay. Not the planting and not grain. So there's two falsities in there. True or false? By the way, that trips a lot of kids up. I don't understand why. True or false? The other gospel accounts record all the same stories as the Gospel of John. Go. Emily.
False.
That yeah, that's false. True or false? The Feast of Tabernacles was a 12-day celebration. Go. Hard when you just kind of like, is it when your rear end gets off the chair? Is it when you stand up? John.
True.
I should guess it.
Didn't know either, but the fact
Incorrect.
that
That's incorrect.
not
That's incorrect. I had to look over what it was. Yeah.
false.
False. I had to remember what I asked. True or false?
Oh.
It's a 7-day. Most of the events in the Gospel of John take place during the last third of Jesus' ministry. Go. Jacob. That is true. That is true. True or false? The people were astonished that Jesus spoke as a highly educated man, even though he had never studied under a rabbi. Go. Evan? That's true. True or false? The Feast of Tabernacles was also called the Feast of Tents. Go. Jacob. You, Jacob.
True.
That is true.
What?
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
What am I thinking? I just figure it's right. Laura.
False.
That's false.
Yeah.
Feast of Tabernacles.
Oh,
Feast
no,
of
it's-
Tabernacles.
Feast of Tabernacles and the Feast of Booths.
Okay, this next question I wrote last year, and it's the same answer to the question this year. I know. You'll understand in a bit. Who did the CCS girls basketball team beat on Saturday? Go. Yes, Laura. She was before you. I'm sorry. OCA.
Wait, we beat OCA last year?
I think it's
expect me to know that?
Yes, I
Oh.
No.
True or false? The people who witnessed the feeding of the 5,000 were concerned with seeing Jesus perform more miracles, more concerned with Jesus perform more miracles than they were with his spiritual message. Go. Jacob?
That is true.
That one is true.
Venus, you over.
Yeah.
Name
Can't see this.
Name one witness to Jesus' deity. Go. Not Jacob. The word. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on, I gotta look through these.
Wait, is that the word Jesus?
Oh, well, yeah, the scriptures. So I'll take that. The scriptures. I'll take it. Name another go. Aaron?
God the Father.
God the Father. Name another go. Yes.
John the Baptist.
John the Baptist. Name another go.
Jesus Christ.
His own words. His own words. Very good. This is kind of a picky question, but it's in here. So, what old-timey word means to make alive?
Make alive.
Such conviction. Can't talk about it.
I give up.
Okay. Aaron. Quicken. I would have called on you, Aaron, but you kept sitting down and standing up and talking to Evan to things I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, is it this?
Wait, what's it?
So quicken. Do you remember I told you that in the way when I was a child, the way the Apostles' Creed went was, "He will come again to judge the quick and the dead." When I was a kid, I thought, well, I'm not fast, so I'm in trouble. But quick, it means the living and the dead, and that's how it's said now. So quicken means to make alive. Like I said, picky. I didn't remember that was even in the test, but apparently it is. To which Old Testament figure did the people compare Jesus after the feeding of the 5,000? Go. Moses, yes. What?
The Blowfishes. They deserve some love. This is for Sam.
Next question. What did the king, or excuse me, let's go back now. Near what city did the feeding of the 5,000 take place? Go. Jacob.
Like
I'm in a dress and like that.
That
sounds like how.
Nope.
They don't really Capernaum.
Capernaum. What did the people want to do with Jesus immediately following the feeding of the 5,000? Go. Evan? Make him their king, yes. What also, I wrote this last year, and the answer is what team do both of our basketball teams play tonight? Go. Yes, sir. How may I help you?
Can we have another person because it's 8 to 10?
Oh, actually.
You want another person?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Evan.
You get to pick the person.
Evan.
Will there be any more basketball questions?
You get to pick the person.
I don't know. Maybe.
You get to pick a basketball player.
I don't know.
My answer still
Which
stands.
one?
What, Heartland?
Yeah, I said Harlan. Okay.
Didn't you give her the point?
Okay. I didn't.
We choose very
You want
hard.
your meeting.
No. Dang it. Yeah, you just said.
Yeah, we
No,
can.
no, you just put the name.
They just did.
On our
Yeah, you can't do that during the game tonight.
Oh, so Steve's?
Yeah,
I don't know.
no, you
No.
can't.
Yeah, no.
They might need some help.
If she feels bad, now. I mean,
I do
too.
too.
Oh,
Pretty sure.
I'll just take a jersey.
I don't know all the rules, but
Nobody
you
has to know.
I know we come together. They can't have me a marker. That's not. You can't. No.
How many of Jesus' miracles are recorded in the Gospel of John? Go. Jared.
7.
On what did the final ceremony of the Feast of Tabernacles focus? Go.
Oh, the water, like, from the river.
Water, yes. Water. With what or whom did Jesus compare himself in his bread of life discourse? Go.
Bread. Like physical bread.
Not quite.
Aw.
Money.
Yes.
I have no idea.
Yes.
Living water?
No.
Ah.
One more shot.
Come back in.
Yes.
Manna.
Aw,
You had a great night. You had a very good. In the Gospel of John, God calls people to Himself through what? Go. Yes.
It's through.
What?
God, through the Word of God. Like through Jesus.
I'm going to give it to him because it's the preaching of the word. Preaching of the word. Name one of the characteristics of true bread. Go. Yes.
it satisfies.
It satisfies. Name another. Go. Whoa, you were earlier. Sorry. No, that Aaron.
Oh!
Let's go with Jacob.
People who hit are like, they don't die.
Okay. You'd get it from that. Gives life.
Yeah.
Gives life. Okay. Name another. Go. Aaron?
A person.
The bread is a person. Very good.
Yes.
Here's another one. The bread is not actually edible. You can't actually eat.
You can't eat it. Well, because it's a person.
Right.
That would be bad. That'd be really bad.
Yes, theoretically it was edible. But
Next question.
Jake stuff.
The Jews had a hard time accepting Jesus in part because he was raised in what town he would. Because of where? Okay, 2 sentences. You're supposed to stop after the first sentence. That's the problem. Okay, the Jews had a hard time accepting Jesus in part because of where he was raised. In what town was Jesus raised? Go.
know this one.
That is incorrect. Jacob.
Nazareth.
Nazareth.
No, I knew that.
Oh, I'm sorry, John.
I even stood up and everything.
I think
I'm just focused on these first, but you're right. When Jesus walked on water toward the disciples, he said, "It is I." What is the literal meaning of those words? Go. That was Evan. I am. The self-revelatory name of God. Name one of the teams in this year's Super Bowl. Go.
Chiefs.
Kansas City Chiefs. Very good.
Name the other.
No.
Aw.
That's like a random football.
That's because they're my team.
I should go like this.
Bro, Mahomes is fumble.
Next question. Who was the only person to speak in Jesus' defense when the Pharisees confronted him? Go. That was Jared.
Yes.
Who said it? Sir, give us this bread always. Go. Jared again.
Dang, I was thinking it was a Samaritan woman, but that's the wrong. But she says giving squad. People, I don't know.
Okay. So when but nobody?
Okay, fine.
Okay.
The crowd after he talked about
Incorrect.
that.
It's pretty much the same people.
He was.
Wait, let's hear what Emily has to say. Let's hear what Emily has to say.
What does Emily have to say about
If Emily's answer is more correct, then he goes. Survey says.
Hang on. I'm thinking I misread something.
Oh no.
And no one gets the point.
That's what it says.
Oh, I skipped some things. Okay. I skipped some things. We'll come back to that. Okay, you can be why did Jesus send the disciples to cross the Sea of Galilee knowing they would encounter a terrible that's really close.
What did you say?
It's not quite right. Anyone over here?
It's your turn, Aaron. Yeah.
It did show his deity,
Well, also taught them.
but this has to do with the disciples. It's asking about why would he do that to the disciples. Emily? Yes, I sure can. Why did Jesus send the disciples to cross the Sea of Galilee knowing they would encounter a terrible storm?
Make them trust him more, like grow in him, grow.
So they would grow in their faith.
Yes!
Revealing more of who he was. And trials often are opportunities for our faith to grow. Next question. Where did Jesus give the bread of life discourse? Go. Yes. The synagogue in Capernaum. Now who said it? Still not what I read before. I don't know why I went like halfway down the page, but I did. So who said it? Leave here and go to Judea that your disciples also may see the works that you do. Go. Hear it? Jesus' brothers, yes. Who said it? Lord, to whom shall we go? You have the words of eternal life. Go. Tad early, Leah. Peter. Who said it? Does our law judge a man without first giving him a hearing and learning what he does? Go. John.
Nicodemus.
Nicodemus. Who said it? Sir, give us this bread always. Go. Yes.
The disciples.
No.
What? No.
It is a group, but it's not the disciples. Yes.
The crowd.
The crowd. The people. Yeah.
What?
That's what Jared said. That is exactly what Jared said. He said the people.
Oh.
That was legit what
In
he
reference
said.
to the crowd.
Is that really?
Yeah, Evan said the same thing.
Jared said people. Evan said crowd.
Well, I said
Yeah, but Evan still
The answer on the test is going to be the Jewish people. The Jewish people. Because that's who we're listening to. Who said it? I must have looked at the wrong answer. I don't know. Who knows? I'm getting
He did.
who said it? There is a boy here who has 5 barley loaves and 2 fish, is what I wrote, fish. But what are they for so many? Go. Leah. Nope. Aaron.
Disciples.
It's the singular person. Aaron. Yeah, I think it was Andrew. Yep, it was Andrew. Who said it? This is a hard saying. Who can listen to it? Oh, Aaron.
Jesus.
Nope. Evan. Can't discuss it. It's got to be your own answer.
Turn over.
He's talking
Yeah,
about
I'm
something.
Take it away. I'm the Baptist.
No, he was dead by then. Sure hope he wasn't talking. Yeah, Emily.
Pharisees?
Nope. More general than that. Yes.
Jewish people.
Oh. What?
Oh, no. That's wrong. That's wrong. Sorry. I think I need more sleep. I'm not going to tell you. Yes, I am. I'm pretty believable what I do. That's because I'm a mom. I mess with my kids' heads as well. It's one of the true joys of parenthood is messing with your children's heads. The disciples generally. So remember when he says you're going to eat my flesh and drink my blood, and and they're like, this is hard. Yeah. So the disciples generally. So not necessarily just the 12, but yeah. To what foreign country is one of our mission trips going? Go. I think this one was also. Yes, Lord.
El Salvador.
El Salvador.
Did she get it because she raised her?
No, because I'm going.
No, because I saw you first. Give one reason why the feeding of the 5,000 was important enough to be recorded in all 4 Gospels. Go. There was a lot of people. A whole lot of people. Give her 2 points. There's 2 points for that.
Yes, Aaron.
2 points for this one as well. Give another go. Yes.
It was like he basically made food out of nothing. Like he made a lot of food for a lot of people out of like the 7 pieces of things that he had.
You're 1 point.
Okay.
It was a miracle of creation.
Oh.
It was a miracle of creation. You were dancing around that. Give another go. Yes. Well, I think pretty much.
Power.
I actually don't know.
That's no.
Aaron, say something along that line.
Yes.
What was it?
Wait, why was it boring? Like,
Yeah.
why it's required all boring?
What?
Like, what was the question?
Yes. So we've got performed in front of many people, and it was a miracle of creation. What's the third one?
It was yummy. I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Not a right answer. Yes. It's a picture of who Christ.
I actually didn't know.
Wait, did we get 2 or 1?
Jesus
What was that,
is
2?
2.
Yes!
According to John 7:1, why did Jesus choose to spend time in Galilee rather than Judea? Go.
Because people were wanting to go and
Yeah, you'd get it from that. The actual answer is the opposition of the Pharisees was growing. And I mean, they did want to kill him. So that's. But I think it's worded that the opposition. It was worth 1. What word did Jesus use when he told his brothers, "It is not my time to go. It is not time for me to go to the feast." Go. Emily again.
Kairos.
Yes.
Oh, Aaron.
So remember the difference between Kairos and hora, Kairos means literal time. Like it's 10, it's almost time to go. It's 8:55, right? That's time. So it wasn't the time for him to go. Hora always, always, always in John means his hour of glorification, his death and his resurrection. Okay, next question. Why is the Feast of Tabernacles called that? No. Yes.
Because they would like the grapes and like olives were like needed special attention, so the farmers would make tents in their fields so they could watch them.
Right. Yes. And then in addition to that, you can give her a point for that. No, give her two. In addition to that, the people would make little, and you need to know this because I want both of these on the test. This is an open-ended question on the test. So because of that, the people coming to the feast would also build little huts or tabernacles as well. So it's called the Feast of Tabernacles or the Feast of Booths, meaning the same thing. A booth was just a place that you could have shelter in. Yeah, make sure you know that. Okay, what was Peter's answer when Jesus asked the 12 if they were going to leave him also? 2 points. Go. Sit down again. Sorry, it was like so many people. Go. What is wrong with you? I think it was Aaron by a nose.
Yeah.
No. Someone gets some standing up.
Do you remember the question?
No, wait. I remember the question.
So do you remember? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Her question.
Yes.
Go.
No. It's fine.
I said, where else would we go?
And then
I want it word for word.
Oh, I don't know. But I know that main point. That's
Oh, he was before us.
Jared.
Okay.
No,
Jared.
I go back over here. I here, there.
Wait, no one on this had said anything.
Yeah, no, we didn't answer.
She was just saying she knew it.
Well, I didn't know what word for word she did.
Jared.
No, you can't do it, Jared. I called on you.
No,
You didn't know it. It goes to the other side.
It went to the other side.
No.
Hang on. Who else do we go to? That is close, but it's not. Yes, Jared.
Lord, to whom shall we go? You have the words of eternal life.
Yes. You can't help it that he memorizes really well. It's not his fault.
That's two.
That was word for word. Yeah, that was two.
Yes.
No. I don't know.
Name name one of the Cornerstone basketball assistant coaches.
Oh.
That was a little early. Yes.
Can I name both of them?
No, just one.
Coach Reason.
What?
Coach Reason.
Coach Friesen. That's great. Name the other guy. Jared.
Munoz.
Oh, well.
He's an assistant, right?
Okay, he's not wrong.
But that's not.
Give him a
Give
point.
him a point. Not even on the basketball team.
I forgot about Coach Munoz. Jake. Okay, did you give him? Okay, name the girls' assistant coach. Go. Yes.
John Riley.
Yes.
What do we got?
Yeah, no, let me hold it back.
I downloaded Twitter.
That's so hard.
Oh, I probably pushed on it.
Not bad.
Oh wow, that's close. Okay, here's the essay, and I'll start passing around the candy. No, these guys.
He's on
We
Visa
won.
Jack.
Okay, so you can take one of anything else, but you can take 3 Starbursts if that's what you want. There you go. The chocolate.
Well, yeah, but
But we would have had
No.
But while you're doing that, because the bell is about to ring and you need to hustle up with the candy because there's not a lot of time. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. We're getting candy in boy. And I'll text your teachers. Here's the essay. It's about the significance of Jesus' words on the last day of the feast and how they relate to the feast. So when he stood up and said, if anyone believes in me, I will give him rivers of living water will flow out of him. And you need to connect that to the feast. And then the second part of it is has Jesus been living water for you? So that's the essay. Questions? Okay, take your candy, and I will text your teachers.